Hey YouTube, welcome to the Living Survival channel. My name is Ben. In this video, I'm going to show you why I chose the Maxpedition Vulture 2 instead of the 511 Rush 72. So let's get into it. Stay with me. Okay guys, so I chose the Maxpedition Vulture 2 over the 511 Rush 72 as my bug out bag, my get home bag, sort of my everyday multi-purpose bag that comes with me at all times in my truck. I also take it hiking and backpacking and camping. It's a great all-around bag. Both bags are real similar, but I did end up going with the Vulture 2 after having the Rush 72. They're both really similar. They're both great bags. They're both really well constructed. They both come in at about the same price point, about $130 to $150. Both have about the same amount of size. The Vulture 2 is a little bit smaller. It comes in at about 2,800, just over 2,800 cubic inches, or about 46 liters, whereas the Rush 72 comes in at about 47.5 liters. They both have MOLLE attachments, PALS webbing, whatever you want to call it. The Rush 72 definitely has a lot more. The Rush 72 has two separate compartments on the front loaded with MOLLE, so if you're a big attachment person, you know, the Rush 72 might be a little bit better for you. As you can see, I have a few things attached. I have the Maxpedition canteen holder, Maxpedition roly-poly, and then on the other side I just have a Maxpedition pouch, and I am going to get the radio holder for this side as well. So I mean, these three attachments do not come with the bag, but they're really easy to add on. A lot of you have said that the Maxpedition stuff wiggles back and forth. If you do the tack ties correctly, where you weave it in and out instead of just going through the loops and then clipping it on, definitely they stay well secured. Going around the outside of the bag here, like I said, they're both very well constructed. They both have the YKK zips. Maxpedition does include some paracord ties on all their zips, which is nice. They do have the Teflon, material, 1000D, and they both have the polyurethane coating. So they do offer some sort of water resistance. They do have really well stitched seams, as well as the flaps that come over the zippers. So I mean, they're not fully waterproof, but they definitely will be resistant to some water in case you don't have a pack. So going around the bag here, Maxpedition Vulture 2 has this front clip, which I really like. You can put pretty much anything up top here. You can put like a bedroll, a tripod, an axe, anything, and you can just clip and compress it down. They both do have the side compression clips that you can cinch the bag down. As far as what's on the front, like I said, the Rush 72 does have two separate compartments, and it does have more MOLLE attachments. One thing that's nice about the Vulture 2 is that it does have the MOLLE, but then it also has these bigger webbing so that you could stick, an axe through there or something like that. The Vulture 2 has this front zip compartment, which I basically use as my utility compartment. It does actually hold a lot, even though it just seems like a little front pocket. It does actually hold a lot. In addition to that, it does have a full front admin pouch. Like I said, the Rush 72 does have two, and then it also does have a keeper and another internal pouch here for keeping things like pens and pads and whatever you want to keep in there. Again, it's a large size, so you can keep a lot of stuff in there. The main compartment does, let me take off the compression straps here. The main compartment does zip quite a ways open, but it does have, it will open quite a bit. It doesn't clamshell like the Rush 72, but for me that's better. I don't want, especially with the weight in this front pouch, if you undo all the straps and you're hanging it from a tree, it can open all the way up on you, and I prefer this style over the full. The Rush 72 does, however, have a compartment in between the front admin pouches and the main compartment for stowing things like you know, a raincoat or a tarp or whatever you want to throw in there. For me, it was just kind of an unnecessary addition to the bag. The Rush 72 also does have a lot more internal pockets and dividers and things like that, but for me, I'm able to fit everything that I need to carry in my EDC or bug out bag within this Vulture 2. Up top here, there is a Velcro hole for your hydration tube, which you can feed down the straps, and Maxpedition does put lots of attachments here that you can weave the tube through. On the back here, it does have the same hydration pouch as the Rush 72, as well as some Velcro in there that you can put, you know, concealed carry or something like that. I have a 2-liter hydration pouch in there. You can go up to a 3-liter. As far as the straps go, they're fairly similar. They both have the shoulder straps as well as a waist, the waist belt. However, on the Rush 72, it actually comes out a little bit further here, and for me, that hurt my neck. After about a day of carrying that pack, my neck really took some of the wear. I don't know if I just didn't have the straps adjusted right, but as you see on the Vulture 2, it actually, the shoulder straps go right into the top of the bag, which I prefer. It's more of a backpack. It has these nice keepers here, elastic keepers, so that no matter how much you cinch this down, you can just kind of fold it up and tuck it in there. I really like that. It does not have a internal frame at all, and I actually like that. My bag weighs in at under 25 pounds fully loaded, and so I don't feel I need an internal frame. And honestly, in the Rush 72, it actually went further down here, and it made the bag real tippy if you wanted to set it down. And it also, I just didn't like the comfort of it. Another nice feature of this bag is the bottom. It has the slip resistant, abrasion resistant bottom to it, as well as the webbing, so that you could attach a bedroll or a pad or something like that, sleeping system, whatever you want to attach to the bottom. The Rush 72 does not have this, and if you have an older Rush 72, it also does not have the attachments here. So I really like that as well. As you can see, the bottom of this bag bows out a little bit. I'm able to keep a full sleeping bag in the bottom of this bag so that I don't have to put it on the outside at all. So again, if you're into more compartments and more MOLLE attachments, then the Rush 72 is probably for you. Again, I just didn't like the way that it fit. Everybody has a different body style, and for me, the Vulture 2, you know, fits like a glove. It weighs in at under 25 pounds, fully loaded, and I can carry this bag all day long. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video on the Maxpedition Vulture 2. Please click thumbs up and subscribe, and leave me a comment below, and I'll be sure to respond as soon as I can.